I really believe that God uses ordinary people, and he calls them and says, I'm gonna have you do something extraordinary so you will know that it is not of anything that you had. Rustic Cuff was born in 2011. One day, it was as if God dropped an idea on me, and so I taught myself in the middle of the night in my guest bedroom how to make cuffs. And one day I said, I'm gonna start gifting them to strangers. And the very first one I did caused me to realize that this was my purpose. The point that I realized people did like the bracelets was when we had lines wrapped around the building. People would camp out on Friday nights. They still camp out on Friday nights. And that's when I realized, okay, this is something bigger than just bracelets. It does not matter what we're going through. When we stop and then give to somebody, it changes your perspective on everything. One day, I met Sandy Patty, who is one of my very favorite people. She happens to be the very first concert I ever went to. In the getting to know her, you see that she has a heart for something called Water For. The next thing I know, we are on our way to have a meeting with the team at Water For. So when I watched how it worked, and I got to almost feel as if I were there.
Okay, no, okay. Wow. Yeah.
When I see the impact that it had on the people, when I see what the people didn't have, and then I see the transformation in these people, I couldn't not be involved at that point. We created a set that we would sell 250 of them at the gala. And I said, let's donate all of these sets and then they can use all of the money towards the Water For projects. I'm really still just sort of in shock that $150,000 was raised, like actual money. It blows your mind that 10,000 people's lives will be affected, but not just for a day of having water, for a lifetime of now having water, that their kids' lives will be changed and their kids' lives will be changed. Without a doubt, I would do this all over again. I really would, because I can visibly see the change that it has made in people's lives. It's not just giving to an organization and you don't know what percent goes over here and where does it actually go. And this is one of the most obvious and clear-cut examples of giving to something and then you see people walking straight to this clean water. If you're looking for a place to give, there's no better cause to team up with than Water For.